Hi everybody, it's Charles Norman here from Professor Q's Sports Solution, and this is video number 3 on our series of the quick release on your shot, and we're talking about working out alone at game speed. You got to work at game speed if you're going to work out alone. So let's go back over the first 2 videos briefly just so that we're all caught up here. And if you haven't seen them, you have to go back and watch them because I get more in detail. And I'm trying to go really quickly on these. That's why I made 3 and not just 1. So go back and watch the other 2 videos. So the first video we talked about going against your 3 phantom opponents. And so here they are real quickly. You have this short one right about chest height to you, super quick, super fast, is after that ball, just a ball hawk all over you. You got to get that shot off there. The second video we talked about the pickup off the dribble, right? You're dribbling the ball. How do you get that pickup so you can get into your shot quickly? And I told you exactly what to do to pull that off, right? So go back and watch those videos. I'm not going to go over those again. Again, you're going to do those drills against those 3 opponents. That short, the tall, and the third person is your equal. Absolutely your equal, knows everything you're going to do just as quick as you. You know, it's you. But let's make them a little bit taller sometimes, or a little bit longer, a little bit quicker than you. And you got to learn to make all your moves, man. You got to make up new moves. You got to do whatever you have to do to get that shot off quickly, and you're going to get accurate with it because you're going to be now shooting with a quicker release. So in this video, we're going to go over what I think is the finishing touch on this. Getting the ball up and getting your shot right. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I think people make is they are taught to shot, even from a little kid, this way. I'm left-handed, right? So they're taught to come in and they're going to shoot 1 foot slightly in front of the other, shoulder width apart, and you're coming up into that L. Remember that L that they teach you, this here? Okay? And then you're going to go up and you're going to go into your shot. But that, to me, is wrong. Now, if you don't have to agree with that, maybe you don't believe what I'm saying, but I'm going to try to prove it right here for you. Okay? So if I'm in this L right now and I come up into my shot and fingers down through the basket, you've heard that before? Okay, so if I'm coming here, notice my fingers turn this way. So I'm actually flying this way because your wrist has a hinge in it, right? And we're all built differently, right? Some of us are long, we have short cores, we have wider shoulders, shorter shoulder, whatever's going on there, shorter arms, long arms, you know, we got a hitch, some people double jointed, all kind of stuff's going on, right? So 95% of the people aren't even comfortable. If you've ever gone to a shooting camp, anybody's ever gone to a shooting camp, they teach you the same thing. Come up your shot line with the ball, form that L, get up, release, fingers down. But this is a strain here for me because I'm trying to pull over. It's a strain here. I can feel it. This is not natural to me. I already know it's not natural. And it's probably not natural for you if you're watching this. And so you're straining. Now you can train yourself. Where they say 10,000 times you do anything, you'll become an expert at it, but you can't do it moving quickly. You can become an expert at something, but you can't become an expert at it when in basketball it's unpredictable. You don't even know when you're going to go up. You don't get to set up every single time. So the second that you're not doing something that's comfortable and you have to do it quickly and in a stressful time, you're going to mess it up. You're not going to be a very good shooter. Now the kids that can do that, they do it right, it looks right to coaches, they make their shot, and so they become the shooters and they get more and more training on shooting. Right? So they become the shooter on the team. And everybody else makes them every now and then, and people are excited about it, but you don't get to shoot the ball very much. So you're going to have to develop your own shot. So here's how you're going to do it. Here's the secret way to do this. You have the ball here again, and what you want to do is you want to take your elbow, because this is not, when you do this, you see that, you don't want that. So you want to take your elbow and just slide it out just a little bit, right? And then you're going to do it again. And for me, this is pretty close, but I feel a little stress right here. Right? And so my fingers are still going out a little bit. So I'm going to come out just a little bit more. And now watch when I do it now. And I can feel it. This is simple to me. There's no strain. It feels absolutely natural. So my elbow's out pretty well. Now, almost every coach that sees this, especially when you're younger, is going to tell you to get it back in here. Right? And if you're shooting a free throw, that's fine. It'll work because it's a slow movement. You control the timing. You control everything about it. You can really concentrate on it. But in a game where you have to shoot and it's live, this is where I need to be, and this is where I'm most comfortable shooting. I'm very good at shooting that way, and I don't know, but it's just comfortable for me, and that's how I'm built. But I got to tell you about the pickup too. So we're going to talk about the pickup and how to get the ball into the right zone. Now, if you're shooting the normal way, here, you're bringing the ball up towards your opponent who's right here and ready to get the ball from you. You don't want them to slap the ball out of your hand, do you? So you need to get that pickup correctly. And so what we're going to do is, and I'm going to turn a little slightly here, we want to bring the ball straight up here, and then we want to finish here, right? I still have my elbow out slightly here. So we're here, that opponent's right there, their hand is right here. That's all I need. I have the ball right here, I'm coming straight up here. And here's a real thing. If you're a great defensive player, just keep your hand in their shot pocket. You don't need to block the shot up there. If you can make a person bring the ball up a different way than they're used to, they're going to miss. They're already, if they're a great shooter shooting at 40%, you can get them down to 20% really easy, just standing in their shot pocket and making them pull the ball up in a way that they don't want to. Now, some great shooters are going to be able to do that, but you're not going to run into that many of those anyway. So just keep your hand bothering them in their shot pocket. You don't have to leave it out there because now you're vulnerable to this side. But as you're playing defense, if they look hesitant, just put your hand out. Don't raise up. Just throw your hand out. But this is not a defensive video. This is about getting your shot off. So I'm going to show you the secret to developing that pickup, because you're coming up and you just need to finish here. Right? You don't need to start here. That doesn't even make sense. So you want to finish there. So here's how you're going to do it. You're going to go to a park, a gym, a playground, somewhere there's a wall or a pole like this. This is great. This is the basket stanchion for this park. So I'm going to take the ball, put it on my stomach and the pole and hold it there, right? This is the distance I want to be. Then I'm going to grab the ball here and I'm going to come up and I'm going to go into my shot. Now watch this same thing if I do it the normal way. Right? And I don't have the ball anymore. So, and that's that person knocking that ball off. I come here, they got their hand right in my shot pocket, and I can't get my shot off. But if I'm here, same thing, it's right there. I let go, straight up this line. And even right there, I kind of skint the pole, so I got to work on it, right? So I'm here, and I want to shoot the ball. I'm coming straight up here into my shot. I'm here, boom, here. Hands on the side, you maybe get a little bit better there, and I'm going to come back over and show you how I slide my hands afterwards. But I'm here, bringing the ball up, and now I'm back to the normal shot setup, and nothing's changed. It's where you finish, not where you start. And now that kid can be right up on you, and you got the confidence. That's too much room. You're right here. Your hand's right here. I'm sorry, that's not good enough. You're up into your shot, and their hand's down. So you got them right there. Okay, so it's really important. Now I want to watch one more thing. So I start off with my hands here, and as I'm coming up, my hands will slide, right? And then I get the ball where I want it. So I'm starting here. I'm not going to shoot like this with my hands on the side like this. That doesn't make much sense. But I'm here as I go up into my shot. Watch my hands. I'm coming up my line. Boom, ready to go. All right, so we just talked about, and you want to work on that over and over again. That kid is in your shot pocket. You need to get up into your shot. Go watch video number 1. Watch video number 2 on the pickup, because the pickup will do the same thing for you. And then this is how you pull that ball through no matter how close they are, and this is how you work on it. One more thing. If you're working on this and you get really good at it, I want you to start getting the ball here, and I want you to get it, and I want you to bring the ball up, and I want you to release. And when that ball goes up that wall, as it's coming down, I don't want it to touch. On the way down, I want it to touch the wall, not going up, on the way down. That's how you're going to develop your touch, right? So you're shooting the ball, you're coming through here, and you're shooting the ball up, and as it comes down, because it has that backspin, it's going to just brush the wall and come right back into your hand. Just brush it. You'll get good at it, and that's how you're going to start developing your touch and your release. All right, guys, so that's it for us. There's 3 videos here. Hopefully they're going to help you out. Hopefully they're going to get you ready to go to the next, take your game to the next level. Working out on your own is the way you develop who you are. Remember, if you go to our website, ProfessorQSS.com, I talk about the 4 things you need to do. There's really 5. I'm going to add another one that you need to do to make sure you have a successful youth sports career. If you're a parent watching this, very easy to work with your own kid. I got a lot of tips there. Please go to that website, ProfessorQSS.com. If you have an older kid, or if you're an older kid and you're watching this and you think you got the game to play at the collegiate level, no worries. We got you covered there too. AthleticScholarshipAcademy.com. I work with a nonprofit, and we've got a great setup for you over there to get you so that you know exactly what to do to put yourself in position to get an athletic scholarship, and the steps you need to take. We give you the tools, the software, everything you need to start your own campaign for yourself, so you don't have to worry about the high school coach not playing you, or your travel ball team's no good, or whatever's going on. All the other stuff you're worrying about outside, you don't worry about that anymore. And then we do have a website. There's a lot of tools that you can use out here to start developing your own game. And a lot of people think they're gimmicky, but I'm going to show you exactly how to use them to develop your own game and keep yourself one step ahead of the competition. All right, guys, again, best of luck to you. Best of luck to the young athletes out there, and let's keep everybody in the game. Talk to you later. Bye.